all finished installing this wig really quickly, because sometimes I forget to mention it because I kind of assume you guys are already familiar with me, but I have to remember that some of you guys are tuning in for the first time. So I'm just going to go over the products that I use before I get into the specs of the hair. So I use the Even Wonder Lace, and this is the black bottle, which is the Supreme hold. I also use like a little bit of mousse when I was flat ironing the, not flat ironing, but when I was hot combing the hair. What I used to make sure it is super flat was just this little flyaway edge tamer. I got this in a package from another hair company. Now it's on the floor, but I got that in a package from another hair company. But you could basically use any type of wax stick that you find at like a hair store or a beauty supply store. I did go in with like a little bit of the Fantasia Super Spritz, not too much. I just did it mainly on the ear tabs just for like extra hold. Tied it down with my scarf. You guys ask about this curling iron a lot, but I make sure to tell you guys when I respond to your comments. My mother got this for me. She found it at the Goodwill. It doesn't have a logo on it. It just has the on and off, unfortunately, so I'm not sure. I will go ahead and put the size of it though down below in my description box, just because I don't remember off the top of my head. If you guys want to know about this hot comb, I will link it down below. You guys can see I use this faithfully. It has been through some things, but it works like a charm. I feel like the older it's getting, like the hotter it gets, if that makes any sense. That's why a lot of times when I do my prep work for my wigs, I prefer to do it on the mannequin head, not on my head, just because I can really feel it, because this gets hot, so you have to be careful with that. And then my little 1-inch or mini flat iron, this is from Amazon, so I will be sure to link this down below as well. So that's pretty much it for all of the styling tools and the products that I used on this hair. Oh, lastly, I've been trying a new method to apply my wigs, and I've started to use lace tint. Now this lovely young lady, it's funny because she actually followed me on Instagram, and then I followed her back and seen that she like does hair and she sells products. So this is the smeared lace tint in the shade Cappuccino. No foundation under my lace like I normally would do. I just simply use the lace tint. I'll link it down below, but yeah, I love this so far. So that was a mouthful. Now, onto the details of the hair. This hair is from Unice hair packaging. To be honestly, I don't like having the hair boxes just laying around because they take up space, so I went ahead and threw it out already. But you guys pretty much already know from my other videos what the packaging for this particular hair company looks like. Specifically, this is from Unice hair on AliExpress. So I know this is like one of those companies where it's kind of like, you know, people have like so-so experiences with them, and I personally have so-so experiences with them too. I just feel like the hair quality isn't consistent. However, I wanted to try this wig, so here we are. This is a 99J Burgundy wig in 24 inches, and the density on it is 150% density, and it says that it is pre-plucked. That's not true. I definitely had to go in and pluck this wig. So as far as like customization, I did go in and pluck it a little bit, and then I was under the impression that you didn't really have to bleach the knots on pre-colored units, but you definitely do, and it makes a world of a difference from when I put it on the first time to when I actually took the time to bleach the knots. You guys already know I'm not good with baby hairs, but I did try to do a little bit of something. So yeah, let me tell you guys my first impressions on it. So this is my second time having this wig. The first time I had it, I didn't even get to wear it because I messed it up by leaving the bleach on the hair too long, and then it made the roots like a really light pink color, so that wig was no good. But then when I got it a second time, it was still the same quality. There was no difference in the quality of the hair, because like I said, to me, they're most known for their inconsistency and their bad quality issues. But from that wig that they sent me to me buying this one myself, it's really no difference in the hair that I received. So that's something that I know a lot of you guys really like to know or really like to say. And also, this wig is 150% density. That's going to be probably like my only issue with this wig, is because I feel like it's a little bit thin. Like I wish it was fuller. I don't know why hair companies even make straight and like body wave wigs in 150% density. I just don't feel like it is giving what it's supposed to give. I mean, it still looks cute, it's just like a little bit thin. Since this is a straight wig, I probably will just wear it straight from now on, because when it's straight it looks better. It only looks like kind of like obvious relatively thin when the hair is curled. Then it looks like I have like nothing but 5 curls around this entire wig. You guys can see it does hold a curl really well. Like straight hair normally does not do that. If you do get some straight hair that holds a curl, that is just like a plus. So I would say that this hair does a pretty good job at holding a curl. Now I did, you know, kind of like comb them out or whatever, but it did curl really nicely. I pretty much already knew when I got this wig that I was going to put it into a side part, because I feel like with 13x4 lace front wigs, they're meant to be more so worn in the middle part, but I don't like that humpy look because the parting stops so short. So I always like to throw my 13x4 lace wigs into a side part, just because I can kind of curve it a little bit to give the illusion that there's a little bit more parting space there than what there actually is. Aside from that, when I was washing this hair out, I noticed that the color did bleed a little bit. So when you get this hair, just install it and put it on. Go ahead and wash it. That way you can kind of get all of that out of the way. I'll put a clip here on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but the color bled quite a bit. So just imagine if I would have wore this on a day, like maybe when it just happened to be raining or something, that would have been a disaster because the color would have bled on my clothes. So wash this wig first if you get it. That way you can kind of avoid the color bleeding, and just keep washing it or keep rinsing it after you wash it until the water runs clear. My water didn't run super clear, but it ran kind of like a lighter color than what it was, and at that point I just decided to stop because I was rinsing it probably for like 15 minutes, and that was like the best that I could do with the hair. I feel like if I would have just kept going, I was just like wasting water at that point. So just be mindful of that. If you're planning on getting this wig, I wouldn't recommend getting in the water with it or wearing it on a rainy day. But aside from that, the color is absolutely beautiful. I really wish that I had a eyebrow pencil that I could have filled in my brows, because I usually like to do that when I have colored hair, but I don't at the moment. Shedding with this hair is okay. It's nothing too noticeable. The hair did tangle on me just a little bit. I'm not sure why, just like in 2 areas of the wig it did tangle, not at the nape area, but like more so down here. It might have just been how I washed it or how it air dried. Maybe it just wasn't all laying flat or something on my mannequin head. Not sure if that was my fault or if that was the hair, but I got like 2 little snags, tangles in 2 different areas, but that's really about it. And in terms of shipping, the shipping took a little bit of a minute. Now they do have an option on AliExpress where you can pay an extra $6 for faster shipping, because like, let's say today is February 11th. It says that it would not get to me today until February 23rd. So that's a long time, and I seen that when I initially ordered it. So I just went in and paid a little extra $6 for the FedEx shipping, and it came within like, I want to say like probably 4 or 5 days or something like that. So if you don't mind waiting, then that's cool, but $6 is not a whole lot to pay for a faster shipping method. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I have to say about this wig. You guys can let me know how you guys like this color. This is my first time trying a 99J burgundy wig, and I absolutely love it. Sometimes I don't really like them because they look like, I don't know how to explain it. The color looks like a little bit off, or they look a little bit more of like a purple kind of color, but this one is actually perfect. And I really like it. So if you guys are interested in it, I will leave the AliExpress link down below. I'm pretty sure you could probably get this from their official website. I'm not sure, I didn't check, because like I said, I did order this off of AliExpress. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, you guys already know to leave them down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.